This must be satisfied. Okay? Up to now, we didn't include anything associated with the vibrating plate. Okay, for the plate, what Kx really means in plate, for the plate? Number of waves per unit length. Okay? And 2 pi. 1. For the forced mode, if that length I have a plate, okay, and this is x, this is y. If the length of plate is Lx, then it should be Lx over 2. Or Lx, or 2Lx. Okay, the wavelength is this. Okay, I have forced mode look like this. Then that has to be half of the wavelength. Okay? Therefore, that has to be 2Lx. Wavelength is 2Lx, right? I say again, this is the half of the wavelength. Therefore, wavelength is 2Lx. So I say that Kx is pi over Lx depending on number of modes, or I should say this is m to use n for y direction. Okay, now ky, similarly I can say that is m pi over Ly. Okay, so now I can argue that this is important part. Kz, that is the wave number propagating in z direction, is related with Kx and Ky and K. Right? And note that Kx and Ky is not continuous wave number, but it is discrete wave number because the plate is vibrating with mode. Now, it's not easy to understand what's going to happen in reality. To understand what is really happening in reality, we have to invite some way to see easily than just seeing the mathematical form. That would be what? Graphical interpretation, right? So let's invite a graph. Wave number graph is Kx, Ky, and that means I have discrete point of And for example, this one, mode shape of this one is like this. Can I see? What? Huh? And the mode shape of this one look like this. Mode shape of this one look like. Okay? And the mode shape of this one mode shape of this one look like. Okay. Okay. When K square is less than this one, Kz square is negative, and K square is greater than this, then Kz is real part, and certainly K square is sort of boundary, and that is important. So I draw K. That is K square is equal to Kx square plus Ky. Okay? What happens if I excite the plate with the omega that belongs to over here? Then in this region, Kz square is negative, right? Then what happened? Kz square is negative, therefore Kz is J something, therefore the wave propagation in Kz direction is exponentially decaying evanescent wave.